Trump knows this. All right. The one thing he has is kind of primitive survival instincts. And he knows he's in trouble. Hello, my friends. Kind of a more serious conversation today we usually do. For those of you who follow this YouTube video, you'll know that a year ago, I brought up, one of the first people to do it, thank you, the hand splotches and red spots that Donald John Trump had in his hands. And I speculated that this is one of the manifestations, in some cases, someone having venereal disease. Don't know. Speculated. Could be any number of things. Frankly, no one picked up on it very much. Also pointed out, again, and I'll point out again, on the 17th of January, 2017, Trump sent Keith Schiller and two other goons into his internist office, a man by the name of Dr. Bornstein in Manhattan, and confiscated his medical files. Dr. Bornstein said the fact that he felt like he'd been raped, or something to that effect. So clearly, as early as the winter of the year 2017, there's something about Trump's health that he didn't want anybody to know. And, you know, when you have health issues, they tend to crop up and you can hide them for so long. And now his whole hands and everything is nothing but makeup, so you can't see all of the splotches. And of course, we've been treating it and trying to hide his ankles because his ankles are not as big as his jackass fucking head. And Trump knows this. All right. The one thing he has is kind of primitive survival instincts. And he knows he's in trouble. His polling numbers are deteriorating. And you could go look at any one you want, pick out the better polls. You can see it over a period of time. They're not going to stop deteriorating. The economic numbers, all right, who's an economic forecaster? Very few of us, but I don't think anybody sees very much good news coming in the American economy in the next couple of years. Might not, hopefully it won't be as bad as some people think, but it's not going to be very good. There's no evidence that they're getting anything done on inflation. And, you know, we could be entering a period of stagflation. We have stagnant growth and inflation. You have to go back to the late 70s to get a comparable time in American economic history. He does not have any idea of what's getting ready to happen to him in Virginia and to some extent too in New Jersey. They're not telling him anything. There's no value in leveling with this president and telling him the truth. All he wants is a bunch of sycophants around him to agree with everything he does and tell him everything that he wants to hear. They're not telling him what's really going on. And come early November, it's going to hit him like a fucking ton of bricks when he sees that. And of course, you're going to have to watch the commentariat who, well, the Democrats can't win anything. It's going to be kind of fun to watch them scramble and say, well, that's not really what I meant, and blah, blah, blah. But that's okay. They make fools themselves all the time. We don't have to worry about that. But he's going to see that, and he's going to see what happened in New Jersey. And then they're going to tell him, well, sir, he's going to ask, and he's going to read something, that the midterms are not going your way. And he's going to figure out that the Democrats are going to win the House and much better chance than most people think to win the Senate. And of course, if that happens, he knows what's going to happen, that they're going to get into everything, and he cannot stand this. And I'm being very, very, very serious when I say this. I don't know what he's going to try prior to the midterms, but he's going to try something. And we need to be really, really vigilant. And if anybody says to you, oh, no, he's not going to interfere with the election. No. He is going to do anything to deal with his, quote, swift and impending doom, unquote. And I'm trying to think of something, way to draw this to the attention the way he is. I remember, I guess it was college, maybe it was high school. I don't remember. It was this short story, I guess it was, Edgar Allan Poe, called The Pit and the Pendulum. As I recall, it took place during the Inquisition, and this guy ended up in a dark cell, and he figured out the walls were closing around him. Yeah, it's a harrowing story. Something you think that, oh God, he is in the pit, and he's measuring the pendulum, and is primitive and is uncurious and is shallow. He's not that stupid. He knows what's getting ready to happen to him. And there is nothing about him that tells you that he's going to go gently into this long good night. He's not. He knows that he has significant health issues that he's dealing with. He's already talking about whether he goes to heaven or not. He correctly thinks it's a long shot. And this is coming. And we have to assume that his worst instincts are going to manifest themselves as the election draws near. And we have to be vigilant. I'm urging any number of organizations, particularly high-end legal organizations, to get teams and ready to be deployed at a moment's notice. If anything like that comes up and they need funding, I will happily let you know where to send your check. But we'd have to prepare. We know this is coming. We have time to establish some fortifications to deal with this onslaught against our democracy. We know what's in stake. The pit is closing around him. He knows it. And we just have to try to get this plane landed so we can elect a new Congress, which, if we get the election, we're going to do, and win the election in 2028, which I think we're definitely going to do that. But we're at the pit and the pendulum. We're in a race against time here. And I think that he is capable. He's proven to us that he's capable of anything. We have to prepare for anything. I'll keep coming back to you with warnings as I see them manifest themselves, and try to give you, my dear friends and good citizens and great patriotic people, some assignments to what we can do to try to save these United States of America. So we'll be back to you. If you feel apprehension or you feel fear, it's a totally normal thing. I feel all of the same. But whatever you do, feel vigilant, because that's what we're going to be. Thank you very much.